How can I know if I will be successful in life? What if success has nothing to do with your bank account, your job title, or how many people knows your name? What if you could be successful and the world might never notice? Or what if you could have everything, the money, the recognition, the applause, and still be a complete failure? Today, we're going to explore success. Not from quotes or business books, but through the eyes of the greatest philosophers who ever lived. First, let us define what success truly means. Before you can know if you'll be successful, you have to ask the uncomfortable question: what is success? To me. For some, success is wealth. The ability to buy what they want, travel where they wish, and give their family the comfort wanted is success. For others, success is wisdom, understanding life's mysteries and living with clarity. For some, success is impact, leaving the world better than they found it. And for others, it's simply happiness, waking up each day with a quiet sense of peace. Socrates famously said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." If you've never paused to examine your own definition of success, you may spend your life climbing the wrong mountain, only to realize at the peak that it was never the one you wanted. Example: imagine a man who works 70 hours a week, builds a $1 million business, and finally makes it. But in the process, he misses his children's upbringing. He reaches his goal, but loses what truly mattered to him. Did he succeed or fail? In my own view, success without alignment to your values is just achievement in the wrong direction. This question is for all. Ask yourself, would I still call myself successful if nobody applauded me? If I had to choose between being rich and being at peace, which one would I pick? Which regret would hurt more? Failing at my dream or never daring to try? Number 2. Virtue as the core of success. Many ancient philosophers believed success had nothing to do with possessions and everything to do with character. For Socrates, success meant knowing what is right and living by it, even if it costs you everything. For Aristotle, the word was eudaimonia, a life of flourishing through virtue, purpose, and wisdom. For the Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, you could be sick, poor, or unknown, and still be entirely successful if you lived with reasons, courage, justice, and self-control. Why this matters? If success is only measured by outcomes you can't fully control, like wealth, fame, or luck, then it's fragile. But if success is rooted in your character, no one can take it from you. Example: imagine a teacher in a small rural village earning very little money, yet inspiring hundreds of students to dream bigger, think critically, and live honestly. She dies without fame. But the values she planted ripple through generations. Isn't that a deeper kind of success? Philosophical truth: who you are when no one is watching is a truer measure of success than anything the world can see. Number 3. Are you living authentically? Existentialist philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Søren Kierkegaard challenged us. Are you living your life or the one society wanted for you? Many people mistake compliance for success. Get the degree society told you to get. Get the job they said was respectable. Buy the house they said meant you made it. Follow the script, never question it. But if you wake up one day and realize you've been performing someone else's version of success, you may feel an emptiness no amount of achievement can fill. Example: a good lawyer making good money quits to become a farmer. People think he is crazy, he's throwing away his career, but that's the first time he feels alive. He may have less money, but he's finally living authentically. Sartre said, "Man is nothing else but what he makes of himself." If you are consciously choosing your path, taking responsibility for your freedom, and not hiding behind excuses, then you're already succeeding, even if the world hasn't caught up yet. 4. Success as a process, not a destination. A dangerous trap is to see success only as a finish line. When I get there, when I have that, then I'll be successful. But life is fluid. The finish line keeps moving. Today's success might feel like tomorrow's starting point. Philosophically, this is called a process view of success. It's not about the destination, it's about the direction you're heading. Ask yourself, Am I growing in skill, wisdom, and understanding? Do I learn from my failures rather than complaining and quitting? Am I more patient, compassionate, and courageous than I was years ago? If the answer is yes, you're already living in success. Because success is not a trophy you hold, it's a path you walk. 5. Signs to know you are on the right path. Here are reflective signs that you may already be successful, or on the road there. 1. Clarity of values. You know what matters, so you're not moved or distracted by what doesn't matter. 2. Resilience. You keep going despite obstacles. Failure, you keep showing inner strength. 3. Peace of mind. You feel steady inside, not just pressured to perform. 4. Contribution. You help others grow as you grow. 5. Pride in the process. You value how you're living, not just what you've achieved. In my own view, if you can see even 2 or 3 of these in your life, you're probably closer to success than you think. In the end, asking, will I be successful? Is less important than asking, am I becoming the person I'm meant to be? Am I growing in wisdom, courage, and love? Am I living in alignment with my truth? Am I truly living, not just existing? Am I writing my own story and not waiting for someone to hand me a script? Then if it's yes, it means you are already tasting success. Finally. One day, you'll look back and realize that success wasn't the moment you arrived. It was every step you took while staying true to yourself. That's the kind of success no one can take away from you.